Hey everyone, welcome back to our new series where I break down our sales script in extreme detail while I have the script up on the screen in front of me, in front of you. Reason being is I'm a visual learner, and if I read through the scripts and I explain to you why we're asking the questions, how we're asking the questions, in what order we are asking the questions, I think you'll get a really good grasp on why this script works so well and how you can use it in your own fitness business to make more sales tomorrow, but more importantly, not feel icky about sales. So the first part of the sales script is a phase I would call connection. Now, this script has been heavily influenced by Brooke Triplett, Andrew Poulton, Matt Ryder, and Jayme Richardson. So thank you so much. This script would not be what it is without them. I've also made adjustments over the years to tailor it more to local group gyms. Now, the first section, connection phase. What we want to do is simple. We want to connect with the prospect quickly. We want to double check, is it a good time for a chat? And we want to remind them of why they booked in a call or a consultation to begin with. So ring, 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 ring. Hi, is that Sally? It's just Jayme from Breakthrough Active. How are you? Question mark. They'll say, yep, fantastic. I feel great. Thanks for asking. You don't want to, how's the weather? How's the weekend? How's your dog? Just keep it short and simple. You don't want to add much fluff here. Otherwise, it will start to feel like a sales call. So, hi, is that Sally? It's just Jayme from Breakthrough Active. How are you? Good, thanks. Fantastic. Great. From there, great. I just wanted to check, is now a good time for a chat still? Question mark. Effectively asking them permission to move forward on the call. If it is not a good time for a chat and they are driving and they are out walking or they are having lunch or they are with their friend or their families or their kids, at the end of the call, if it's not a good time for a chat, it's very easy for them to say, hey, I'm really busy at the moment. Can you send me through more information? Hey, I'm really busy at the moment. Let me think about it. So you want to ask them, is now a good time for a chat? If it's not, try to reschedule them at a time that it is. I have gone through so many calls over the years when it wasn't a good time for a chat. I thought, why not? May as well. They're driving. Maybe they can pull over. Maybe 1 out of 10, I get across the line because they know their card number off by heart or their BSB and account number off by heart. But if it's not a good time and they're distracted, just reschedule the call. Now, once I say, yep, now it's perfect, got time for a chat. Okay, great. I can see you booked in some time today to chat about our X name challenge. Pause. What sparked your interest? Notice how I asked that question. What sparked your interest? You upwardsly inflect a curious tone, a questioning tone, and they will tell you exactly why they booked in a call. Oh, I saw that it was a 6-week beginner challenge. I've had some time off training and I really need to get back into things. Again, that question will melt the coldest prospect on earth because you've been there, I've been there, where you have that sales call. They reached out to you, they booked in with you. When you call them, they feel like you're bothering them or they're annoyed. No. Let's set the frame here. I'm the expert. You reached out to me. You booked in with me. Like, why are you here? And instead of saying, why are you here? I can see you booked in some time today to chat about our 28-day challenge. What sparked your interest? Pause, upwardsly inflect, a curious tone, and they will always respond with, I saw something about it being a beginner challenge. I'm over the age of 40. I know you guys work with ladies over the age of 40. You want them to remember what they saw in the ad, why they clicked on it, why they booked in a call, what they saw on your thank you page to have this call to begin with. At this point, you have set the frame that like, hey, you booked in a call. We're going to have a chat. This is for you. I'm not bothering you. Now, once they answer that question, occasionally it can be, yep, fantastic. I saw it was a 6-week beginner challenge. I've had some time off training and I just need to get back into things. But occasionally they will start to ramble. Yeah, I saw the ad. I clicked on it. Now I wanted to do this 6-week challenge. I've done 28-day challenge before. I've lost 10 kilos. I've had surgery. I've come back. And they just continue to go on. And this section here can go to 3 to 4 or 5 minutes. If you don't, tactfully interrupt that prospect. Okay, So Sally, I can understand that you do want to achieve this goal. Is it okay if we take a step back so I can ask you a few questions to find out exactly where you are now compared to where you want to be? Now, if you do that, that will allow you to get back on track with your script, with your framework. Because if they start rambling and they take control of the call, they'll start asking you questions about the program. They'll start asking questions around the price. So if someone's rambling, yeah, I just want to get back into things. I want to lose 10 kilos. I'm on medication. I don't like certain types of nutrition. XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. Sally, thank you so much for sharing with me that you want to achieve XYZ goal. Before we go any further into that, is it okay if we take a few steps back so I can ask you a few questions to find out exactly where you are now compared to where you want to be? If you interrupt someone and talk about yourself, that is rude. If you interrupt someone and ask them another question about themselves, that is not rude. You are just doing it in a curious manner because generally you want to know. And if you're active listening and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, cool, understand. Got it. Hey, Sally, hang on 1 second, just so I'm clear. You want to achieve XYZ goal. Is it okay if we take a few steps back so we can find out exactly where you are now compared to where you want to be? And ultimately, that is how you want to start a sales call. So you want to connect quickly. You want to remind them of why they booked in a phone call, and you want to get back to the framework of the script. So the sales call would start. Hi, is that Sally? Yep, it's just Jayme, familiar from Breakthrough Active. How are you? Regardless of what they say, you don't want to ask more open-ended questions which can result in them rambling. Great. I'm glad to hear you're having a nice day. Just wanted to check, is now a good time for a chat still? If it's not a good time for a chat, I would highly recommend you try and reschedule or try and rebook them. Once they say yes, effectively giving you permission to have this call, I can see you booked in some time today to chat about our X name challenge. What sparked your interest? Now that will take about 1 to 2 minutes and it sets the entire frame for the call. That you are the expert, they booked in with you, I'm going to ask some questions and you're going to answer my questions. And when people say control the call, that is what they mean. Because if they start rambling or asking questions that are way further down the script, it's very, very hard to get them back on track. So I hope this makes sense. If you start your sales calls or your sales consultations with this style, you will end up getting more sales. Now, if it's an outbound call and they haven't booked in a phone call, you would give them a call. Hey, it's just Jayme from XYZ Gym. How are you? Question mark. Okay, I can see that you recently registered your interest in our X name challenge. Does that ring a bell? And they'll say, yes. Great. Just wanted to see if it's a great time for a chat. Is now still okay? Yep. Cool. And what sparked your interest when you saw our 28-day or 6-week challenge ad? So it's very, very, very similar, but slightly different in regards to because they haven't booked in a call with you. We're calling them, but they've still requested information for your program, so you still have the frame. Thanks for watching.